Hello, hello, namaste, Jai Shri Krishna. And today I'm starting it with a religious word because this is about community building, community, collaboration, unity. These are the favorite words for today, these days, current age, because the world has realized that community is the power. Connecting together, working together, acting together to create impact is the need. And let's see, you know, what Krishna Paramatma has said to Arjun, his favorite devotee. So Arjun, uh, once while during the battle of Mahabharata, was not ready to fight against his own relatives. And at that time, Krishna Paramatma has given him the message. And that message was very loud and clear. जो हुआ वह अच्छा हुआ. What happened has happened for good. जो हो रहा है वो अच्छा हो रहा है. What is happening is for good. जो हो गया, that is what happened in past, वो भी अच्छा. और what will happen in future is also good. तुम्हारा क्या गया जो तुम रोते हो? What you have lost, so you are crying. तुम क्या लाए थे जो तुमने खो दिया? When you have born, you born empty-handed. So why you are crying when you born empty-handed? जो तुमने जो लिया यहीं से लिया, जो दिया यहीं पर दिया. Whatever you have taken from this earth, and whatever you have given over here. जो आज तुम्हारा है कल किसी और का था, और आने वाले कल को किसी और का होगा. परिवर्तन ही संसार का नियम है. So all these things are being taught to us, and if the same thing is being taught to us by a management thinker, Peter Drucker, Stephen Covey, Shiv Khera, Deepak Chopra, will realize, oh my God, what a message! What is been told to us that we have came with nothing and we are going with nothing. So these management lessons are being taught to us since childhood, and I wish that we will learn something similar from these Bhagavad Gita.
गीता ब्रह्म स्वरूपनी, गीता मोक्ष का द्वार, गीता गंगा ज्ञान की, गीता महासुखकार. कृष्ण का मुख सरोज है, इस अमृत का स्रोत, इसमें आत्मा भीगे तो सिद्ध मनोरथ हो. संत सभा यज्ञशाला में होए जो इसका पाठ, अद्भुत ज्ञान के दीप से भ्रम की मिटती रात. दुर्गति नाशक गीता करे परम गति प्रदान, गीता भव भय मोचनी, गीता कष्ट निदान. गीता ग्रंथ महान, मुक्ति का वरदान, गीता का रस डाल के धर्म की बगिया सी, श्रद्धा से गीता पर वह मानव अति नीच. जल से कर तन की हो, गीता से निर्मल हो. अलोक विनाशिनी यह संजीवनी रूप, तिमिर हरे अज्ञान का दिव्य विष त्यागी व्याधि नष्ट कर सुखमय जीवन. अध्ययन भक्ति भाव से ले तो निरंतर कर, शाप संताप तेरे पल में जाएंगे हर। गीता रूपी नौका पर होंगे जो भी सवार, निस्संदेह वो जन होंगे भव सिंधु से पार। विष्णु भक्तों को गीता
So at least we have seen some part of Bhagavad Gita. And here the question is, can you explain the significance of Arjun's moral dilemma at the beginning of the Mahabharata? Now let's go back and imagine before several thousand years, where the weapons were only the weapons were handmade, like bow and arrow, like swords, and the vehicles were the rath, just like battle tanks these days. So Arjun initially was having a huge power and ego of his power, and he was innocent, and that's why he told to Lord Krishna that take me to the middle of the battleground. And when Lord Paramatma Shri Krishna has taken him to the middle of the battleground, he realized, oh my God, which kind of soup or which kind of trouble I have invited for me. I am going to fight against my own brothers, my Pitama, that is Bhishma Pita. I'm going to fight against my Drona, Guru Drona, those who has taught me how to fight, how to do archery, and with my Kul Guru, who has given me the Vidya, the actual, factual learning about what's right and what's wrong. So at that time, Arjun was in dilemma that how am I going to kill people? And the significance of that is your own people, if they are doing something wrong, and you have to, definitely these days nobody is going to kill. Otherwise, the law of land will show its power. So these days, a physical youth will not happen. Yes, uh, youth happening in Ukraine and Russia is an exception. But at human level, if we think, it's because of some idiocy of some leaders. If you believe or not, just before a few days, Justin, just in from Canada, has shown his mental level by putting an allegation against India well in advance of all the investigations get concluded. Is it rational for a president or prime minister to take one side? He says, I will not allow any Canadian to be killed on the soil of Canada with the hand of external government. What are the meaning of this? First, Canadians will not be killed. How many Canadians are dying out of hunger? Statistics. So Canadians are dying. Second thing, a foreign government should not do an encounter of a person. A dossier has been given to Justin Trudeau that this guy is a threat to our nation. Please act. And he has a more than one enemies, not only Indian government, but more. And the last but not least, how come, it's an allegation. How come a president or prime minister of a nation believes in an allegation and start speaking in his parliament? He's been thoroughly opposed in Canada that if there is no evidences and the investigation has not gone as per in the favor of Canada, there will be a huge loss. On the contrary, in India, all the opposition in Bharat, all the opposition has came together and say the current government that Canada should not be doing this. Now, do you know what is the issue? It's a vote bank, similar as what Duryodhan, or a land basically. Justin wants to be in power, and that's why he's seeking a vote from minority by appeasement. And do you know, all Sikhs are not aligned with this movement of Khalistan, new country, out of the main nation, which has been built by hard work of our politicians. So whatever grievances are, they can be resolved in India, not from external power. The one who are so much so arrogant, they have drawn the flag of Indian nation written Modi on it, and they were walking on it. Can it be allowed? Can any political party raise a voice like me? But Krishna Paramatma has shown and shared to Arjun such kind of people, those who doesn't believe in the nation's integrity need to be punished. So that was a dilemma, and that is been addressed by Sri Krishna Paramatma by equating the current day, that day situation with Atma and Paramatma. Hope I have given the answer. Now let's move to our part, that is building community, building unity. So first we have answered why a community is required. Community is required to live peaceful and happy life, and that is the reason of any human being coming on this earth, isn't it? We are on this earth to live happily, but we do many more things which are leading us to unhappy life. Example, we do infight, not infight, infight. We do backbiting. We do jealousy. And jealousy for what? Recently, I have observed in my group, that is families in Mexico, I have to, act very swiftly, ruthlessly, and provide insights. मुझे बोलना पड़ा, मुंह में उंगली डाल के बुलाया गया। मैंने तो खाली इंडिया के फेवर में बोला था और लिखा था कि इंडिया का नाम रोशन करो। लोगों को उसको पॉलिटिकल कलर दिया, and a particular set of people, they have enjoyed my conversation in such a way, and then I have done a name calling, just the way Modi ji is doing a name calling for Nehru Gandhi family. From where they have become Gandhis, I don't know. And India is asking that question, Bharat is asking that question, that how come they are Gandhis? The Firoz Gandhi was Ganchi. And similar name calling I have done. I have called these names and I will be calling again. Only thing is reconciliation is an option because I want unity. So I'll be meeting them in person. I'm conveying to them through this video also that please think first about my nation, your nation. And to build that, mind well your business. Swanirman is the key thing that everybody needs to connect with self first. Need to realize that we are Atma, we are Paramatma, Paramatma's Ansh. We are Allah, we are Allah's messenger. We are Christ's messenger. If you believe in a Murti Puja or not, it's okay. Religion is not a paramount thing. The paramount thing is your own soul, from which this voice is coming. If the soul is gone, religion is gone. Where you are going in afterlife, that's Krishna Paramatma has explained. As per Hinduism, the soul comes once back again in the life. But for the community, let's keep one thing in mind, that we need to connect. Then we need to collaborate. We need to work with each other with an open heart and mind. We cannot be selfish. We cannot be just putting, such kind of attire just to show this. I am putting, a blazer and this one because I represent my nation. And I am in a country where blazer is required. When I'll go in India, I'll be moving in kurta pajama and a koti, modi koti. So such kind of things helps us to convey our outer stance, because what we wear speaks a lot before we speak actually. An appointment comes through me just because the receptionist feels me important and I give her important. And this has been taught to me by Sachin, CEO. So that's the first part. The second part now, when you have done connect, you have to collaborate, you have to give and take. Not only give and not only take. If you keep on giving endlessly, ruthlessly, even if other person is hungry or not, even if other person is deserving or not, they will start you taking for granted. 5 good years I've been taken for granted, but I was not fool and idiot. I knew this, that one day I have to come out and speak. But before that, I need to establish a structure wherein I can help my nation through my integrity, my honesty, and that will speak far more and wide. People have questioned my intention, that this group has become politics, this, that. I have said only one thing, that this is a community, it's not a group. And community building requires sacrifice from both the side. It's a collaboration. After that, I have talked about Swanirman se Rashtra Nirman. If you can't build yourself, forget it that you will able to help others. So many people says helping others is helping yourself. How come? First you help yourself. Can an empty well give a water to an empty bucket? Can you fill an empty glass with a water? Like this is a Red Bull and it's empty? Can it fill an empty glass? No way. So if you don't have a character inside you, no integrity, what moral heights you will be speaking? If you judge others and you feel fear of judgments, and that's why I have become fierce and fearless. Another point is share insights. So once you learn, you share with others. So if I am not, I have not learned how to be a bold and take bold decisions, what I will teach to others? I'm showing my stance, representing my nation, and showing that boldness to whomsoever comes on my way. So that is sharing, and that's the key to the growth. And another one is collect, pool resources. That's what I'm doing. Whichever company I go, whichever college I go, I inform them. These sessions are no gratis. I need resources for this. My car doesn't run on, the good wheels. I need resources. And that resources includes money as one part, even though however small, it's important. So with all this, I want to convey one thing. स्वनिर्माण करो, राष्ट्र निर्माण करो, कम्युनिटी बिल्ड करने में विश्वास रखो, जिसने की है उससे सीखो, उसको गुरु मानो, उससे सीखो, और जो सीखते हो सिखाओ. Learn, share and grow. Learn every day, share regularly and with many, and grow consistently. Namaskar, World Mitra Show is coming almost every day. It's going to be a phenomena wherein we are going to invite a guest who is going to represent himself or her product which is worth selling. I'll bring the product which are well accepted in the market, which I can vouch on. It will be a sponsored show by that particular gentleman or a woman. So all these sponsored shows are meant for the community to get benefited. We'll give a special discounted coupons for that particular organization based upon the geography and the connects which I have. Right now, I am in a place which is next to Mexico City. So let me just show in the end, and every day I will try to show that where I am, so that you will able to come to know that how I am enjoying that. So this is Amelco Centro, Amelco Centro, and let's see the layers. So I'll show the layers, and it looks very beautiful over here. Let me just represent it on the screen so that you will able to realize how beautiful is the place. Let me zoom it in. So it's surrounded by lush green farms, and this is a city center. The roads are so clean, nice, and perpendicular to each other. This is a characteristic of Mexico. So those who are feeling that Mexico is a third world country, it's not. And this is the centro of uh, uh, Almaco. Let me just show you centro. Centro of Almaco means centro of any city over here is a center place where you know all the community related activity happens. Mayor's office is there, government offices are there, and this one is centro of the city. Where is it? Where is it? Yes. So this is the hotel where I'm staying, Hotel Amielco, and this is the centro. So I'll show you here by placing the map. You can see so beautiful, nice, well decorated place where you can see government offices are there. People come and enjoy. Yeah, this is the place which is well decorated these days. And so with all such things, Mexico by and large is the place to live, love and enjoy. Those Indians or people from Indian origin who has came over here, who has committed their life for the growth of the nations are much appreciated. There are very few out of that lot who are just self-centered and spoiling a name of this our great nation India, and they need to be warranted. They are indulging with girls, Some of them, they are saying they are with mutual consent. That's great. But if it is not a mutual consent and the boy is just playing around the emotion of a Mexican girl to run away either to United States or to go back to India, we have observed certain cases where the boy is married already because of the limitation of the company and Mexico immigration. His family is not coming, or whether the wife is working in India. That gentleman develops extramarital efforts over here. And the easiest thing is to indulge with Mexican girls as a girlfriend and boyfriend relationship. And the things ends up in very ugly way. So these are the first thing. Second thing, hygienic practices. People over here, we have observed that even a gentleman with having a minimal salary pays money for to go to banyo. But I have observed when several Indian families, they go to a picnic or somewhere where there is a avenue for going in open is available. They go in a group and they just spoil the land just the way they are doing in India. Similar as speeding, bargaining also. Many people have disagreed with me that at Centro the bargain is required. Yes, at Centro bargaining is required, but bargaining at the vegetable shop, bargaining where normal bargaining is not happening. I don't know. There are incidences which I have noticed, and people, one of the person has mentioned that the person was bargaining, and the vendor has insulted. The another case, driver has caught an Indian traveling without ticket. Is it decent thing? Just saving $10 over here, or nine and a half to be precise. It's equivalent to almost 45 rupees in India. So it looks too much. Taking out, withdrawing the cash in dollars term and sneaking that dollars in India, sending the dollars without paying proper income tax or taxes to Indian government and Hawala system. I am also doing a money exchange, but that exchange, it's my hard-earned money in India, and I have already paid the tax. And I do it only in a case of highest kind of emergency. So those who have put my name on the spot in that also, it's an answer. Last but not least, the community activity which I have started, I'm giving a brief pause to it. I'm not giving up. That community will grow and much profound. So is I love doing it, and thank you again. And let's keep connected. Let's be brave. Community of this is Swanirman se Rashtra Nirman, not the other way around. Your nation will be built by one brick at a time, and we will be contributing for that. Will you? World Mitra is asking questions and signing off. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind. Vande Mataram. Hasta luego. Hasta pronto.